Hey, welcome back to WO Radio Show. I'm your host, Richie the Redneck Pimp, bad man of comedy. All right. Looks like I'm flying without Commander today. He had some health issues, so we wish him well. Joining me, though, is my brother in arms, my fellow compadre, my host who's been on here now quite a while. Love to have him. He's a great guy. I think I schmoozed him up enough here. Let's bring on my buddy Devil Doc.
Don't get my head too big.
Yeah. Well, between the two of us, we fill up a screen now.
Yeah.
Okay. Good screen. Glad to see you all coming on here. I see you got guys from our Facebook page. I see we got guys from YouTube. Veteran Revolt Radio, Backwoods Veterans to join us. Thank you all very much for joining us. Appreciate it. Give a like, give a share, give some hearts, smiley faces, not sad faces over in the corner over there. Damn it. She flipped me off already. I ain't going to say it, but yeah. So welcome. Y'all know how we do this. Introduce each other. I'm Richie Redneck Pimp, bad man of comedy. With me today is Devil Doc. He's a U.S. Navy guy, and you know how Navy and Marines get along so great until we get hurt, and all of a sudden they're our bestest damn friends, and we need not forget that either. Okay, and so glad to see Dean Cerny in here. Tim, what's up, Tim? Glad you can join us today, brother. Over there from via Veterans Revolt Radio, one of them gentlemen over there from the bar, I believe it is. Yep. Bar. Comms today is not very good. That's how comms is. I'm glad you asked me that, Dean, because comms suck. We're going.
That's my wife's nickname.
Oh, well, it was befitting on here because
she's still in pain, and my throat's kind of sore from the other day. So
I see. Well, y'all know how to do this. We're going to rant a little bit. This rant, I was meaning to do this prior, but I forgot because something else popped up. But I got it back to it again. I got to say some things here. Okay,
let her rip.
All these billion-dollar fast food joints, including Dairy Queen, anywhere that's got a freaking drive-through and it's got a speaker,
get it to work.
Take some of that fucking money you got and fix your damn speakers. There's no intermediate with these things. This is what you hear. Or you hear, welcome to Dairy Queen. Can I take order? Thanks for joining me today. What else can I get you? Jesus Christ, what do you do? First of all, shut the hell up. You know, there's no in between. They're either yelling or you can't hear them or sound like somebody doing a bad Donald Duck. What the hell?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, you can pick up another fucking speaker. Radio Shack. $1 billion organization. It ain't just Dairy Queen or McDonald's. It's
everywhere.
And it's frustrating. And it goes on for years and years. I guarantee you, I ain't the only son of a bitch who's complained about the damn speakers.
Nope.
I've been so mad before. I drive to the window and give them order. I couldn't hear the speaker. No. You couldn't hear me through your goddamn speaker. I know I'm paying you. Okay, you couldn't hear me. Fix your speaker. Oh, corporate. Have corporate call me. Okay, have corporate call me. I don't want to hear what corporate's got to say. Multi-billion-dollar industry. $100 speaker.
Exactly.
I mean, Jesus Christ. Pops. I see Pops in today. Bill and Creamy. How you doing, sir? Thanks for joining us. Carl is in here with us. All right, you guys are getting right along. Share this out, man. We're going to talk about today about the United States being free. Okay, now, you know I'm running for president and starting to get a little momentum, and that's good. It's good, but I need a lot more momentum. I need people to know who I am in every state to get me on that ballot. All right. But one thing, should we really be walking around saying we're free and see the things go on TV right now? Whether you like Donald Trump or you don't like Donald Trump, if they can go after a man like that, they can go after a small fish like you.
They can go after anybody.
Okay. Not to touch on much, but he got indicted again for having documents. Well, first of all, Obama had some documents he wasn't supposed to have. Clinton had documents he's not supposed to have. Even Bush's dumbass had documents he's not supposed to have. Nobody said nothing to them. But the biggest one, guys, is our current president right now had a bunch of classified documents when he's vice president. He can't have none. He can't even declassify them to have them. He's not even supposed to have any of them. And Nothing was said. So if they could, are we really free? They could do that stuff to them. They could do it to you. Another way we think, are we free? Are we really free? Can you walk outside of your house, piss off your porch?
Nope.
No.
Unless you're in a rural area.
If you bought the house and you own a yard, you should piss where you want. I know it's disgusting, but what I'm saying is this. Are you really free?
We're free to a point.
And here's another thing. For example, if you get arrested, okay? No, before you even get arrested, let's go back a little further. If a cop's talking to you, he says, hey, you stand right here. He'll grab by your arm and put you, stand right here. He can't do that. He'll say, well, our policy is, I said, and people make policies to trump law, okay?
Yep.
They can't, if you cannot be detained if you're not arrested. Period. In the story. Look it up. Don't let them tell you any different because they're wrong. All right. And are we really free? This is, and I'm liking this argument to hear to like, technically right now, there's 2 American automobile companies in this country. There's GMC and Ford. But are they really American owned?
Nope.
Pop your hood of your car and tell me how long it takes before you see a part that says made in Japan, made in China, made in Mexico. Ford's got it's got some Mexican parts from Mexico too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, we own the factories down there, but it comes from another country. We don't own the factories in China. We don't own the factories in Japan. Dodge sold out. They went to 3 different companies. Now, last word I knew, Dodge was owned by the Swedes, Switzerland.
Swedes and Mercedes.
Okay, so now nothing wrong with Mercedes. Them Germans had their shit together when they made cars. Okay, bang. But you know what? I mean, like Gay Man's Club. That's what we call GMC. I mean, we don't like them. We're a Ford country around here. But even my beloved F-150, it's not all American. It's just not. You know. And then when we sell things overseas, like they bring over here and they sell Toyotas and Nissans things over here. Okay, they agreed to have the same tariff on us as on them. Okay, but when you take our cars overseas, they're not selling so well because they cost more money to buy.
Yep.
Okay, so looking at all that stuff, guys, I've been doing a little research on this stuff, Mr. President, and things are grossly unfair. But I mean, permits. If you go to build something on your house, I'll let you comment just a second. I see your brain turning. If you go to build onto your house, you got to have a permit to build something on your house. And if you don't get that permit, when you get ready to sell your house later on, they could, by law, technically put a lien on your house till you satisfy a back permit, and the inspector's got to come in, and they can make you tear the wall out and look at the wiring if they want to.
Yep.
Okay. So those are some of the things. And you know, people are like, well, I'll move to another country.
All right, what's stopping you?
Define your definition of free. What's your definition of free? Because we shouldn't say we're a free nation because we're not. There's no such thing as a free nation. Once you put a rule on you and policies,
you're not free.
You're not free. So what do you think about that so far, Doc?
We're free to an extent, but we're really not free because say like one of us said something,
right?
And then it gets put out there. Oh, they're saying this. No, you misconstrued it this way. So now we have to prove ourselves innocent for something we said. Or they perceive something wrong and it goes the other way than how it was. Like everybody's perception is different. And then, like you said with the permit, if it's your house, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want to do to your house. It's your damn house. You bought it free and clear.
That's right. That's right. All right. Thank you, Dean, for the comment. Ford's been gay since Henry died. Easy, buddy. Easy. Fiat, who Dodge owns by right now, but Ram is his own company. Okay, well, that's coming from a Dodge man. So if he says that, that's probably accurate because he's a Jeep extraordinaire. Carl is. You haven't been building a permit, but put a direct dish where I live. You have to have a building permit to put. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah,
you have to have a building permit to put anything on your house nowadays.
It's all about a money grab, boys. All about a money grab. Here's the thing: the reason we can't be free is one, they won't let you. They won't have your thumb on you. But we got an internal conflict in this country. The federal government makes standard laws for all the states, but gave the states the ability to make their own laws. Okay, so in a sense, you're like, kiss my ass. But that's also good because if the federal passes something stupid, the state can go against it. Okay.
Yeah.
Until the federal says no, right? So you got that going on. But then you got the states. The states thought, well, wait a minute. That don't pertain to all of us. I mean, we're not California citizens. We have our own stuff in this other state, whatever. Like everybody's thinking, this gas can meets California standards. I don't give a rat's ass. I live in Missouri. I don't care what California standards. I don't care.
What California? I give two shits.
California's so dumb, they don't know if they want to be 3 states or 1. And you got people living there so much that they play the theme music for California. You know what the theme music is? It was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June, and the Kenmore pulling the logs. A cavalry fleet with a reefer on, and a Jimmy hauling the hogs. Convoy. That's what's going on. Convoy. Convoy all going out of California. You see more cars coming out than you're going in. Shut up, California. So you got the states, right? Well, then you got the counties.
Oh, God.
You got the counties. They say, now, well, wait a second. We got a county commissioner who wants to have a little bit of power. And we got Boss Hogg who wants to have a little power. Okay. And then you got the city mayors. Like, no, wait a minute. Now, wait a second. One of the big things we have in the state of Missouri, and no one wanted to touch it. Okay. Called open container law. Now, some states have it, some states don't. In Missouri, we had an open container law. There is no open container law in the state of Missouri. But there is open container law in the state of Missouri. That's what the rule says, because although the state of Missouri, my wife can be driving down the road, I could be drinking a beer. I'm not breaking any law. I'm not drinking and driving. I'm in my own dwelling. We own a vehicle, so that's our own dwelling. Okay. But if you're on the public highway system, they want to try to count that drunk in public. Well, state says no, you can't. State says he's minding his own business, drinking his beer. He bought it. His bills are paid. Stop hanging around him. Some county is like, well, you can't do it in our county. You can't. That county can't do it here. Or yes, you can do it. We don't care. You get to the city. The city's like, no, there ain't no open container law. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So you got federal trumping state, trumping city, trumping county. Trump state, city, county, and federal all trump each other.
It's a clusterfuck.
No wonder the suicide rate's high.
Yeah.
And we're not making a lot of suicide. We know how we are. We're anti. But Jesus Christ.
A needs to follow B, needs to follow C, not A to Y, then to Z, minus D, subtract the Q, you get R.
Well, you should be able to have, the governor should have a pool of his state. I don't have no problem with that, to count all that. But when you're not getting along and everybody's not having the same rules, it's crazy. Like, for example, the governor of the state of Missouri made a law. It says that children can't be getting caught up all that transgender mutilation, all that puberty blocking, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
The mayor of Kansas City, who every time the governor says something, the mayor of Kansas City goes, oh, you can do it here in Kansas City. Oh, no, ain't no law. Ain't no law. We can do it here in Kansas City. You can't get anything done when you got people nipping on you. And that's the problem in this country. Now, do I think we should go back to tribal mentality? No, that didn't work. Ask my people how that worked. Ask the Muslims over in the other country how it's working right now. They're so unstable because the Shiites and the Sunnis and everybody want to run things. But damn, can we have a little tighter government?
I mean, the last I checked, I didn't know a mayor trumped a governor.
Do in their city. When it comes to their city, they say they do. And that's the thing. See, growing up, I'd be like, I tell somebody something, well, the state of Missouri says this. Well, I don't care what state of Missouri. You better care.
Because it should go the governor or the 2 elected officials representing the state, the governor, then the state officials in the state Congress or Senate, then the very last person on the peephole, like at the start of the peephole, is the mayor.
Right. The county commissioner, to me, you need one, but I'm not sure he needs much power.
No, he doesn't even count. He's like,
because I know there's some wide open space between cities. You got the parts of the county. Well, let him do stuff. He's important, like when it comes to roads, and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Very important man when it comes to
yeah.
that. But does a county commissioner really need? I don't know, because see, they all conflict, right? It's like your sheriff's department. The sheriff's department, who's hired by the county, he's elected official. The sheriff's elected official. Okay.
Yeah.
He trumps the city police. When he pulls into the city, he's automatically got jurisdiction. Okay, because he's county. So you're thinking, now wait a minute. It's so damn confusing that you ain't gotta.
Like, to me, county means rural. So sheriff takes the back roads and the extended community that the cops don't go to. The only thing that the sheriffs and the cops should share is the highway.
Right. Well, and then you call it Bob another good point. The highway patrol,
Oh dear
and
God!
state patrol have to worry over that. And when they come in, they're the highest ranking law enforcement.
And then you have the state police too.
The state patrol, yeah, they ain't even elected. You see how this gets convoluted? Sit and think about this shit for a minute.
That's a lot of monkeys fucking one football.
How the hell are we supposed to get anything done?
You can't.
No wonder people get pissed off. I mean, when you go in to have some copies run,
takes 85 fucking people to do it.
I don't want to call her secretary. I'm gonna call her secretary because that's what I grew up with. Okay, she's
the county clerk,
whatever she is. Yes, county clerk.
Yeah.
We'll go with that term. Okay, and she looks at you and says, "Well, they're 15 cents a copy. I'm prepared to pay it right now. Well, I got to get the key from another lady. Ain't you in charge of the office? Yeah, but I don't have to do it right now. Well, yes, you do. You get paid to make copies. No, I don't. Yes, you do. It's in your job description. You run off copies. You'll type letters. You'll do whatever that you need to do with clerking business.
Yep.
Okay? Well, if I didn't got time to do it, I don't have to do it.
Where's
it written? What's our policy? See, there you go again. Policy trumps city law, trumps state law. But it doesn't. There's a gentleman on TikTok. I don't know who he is. I haven't seen him in a while, but he used to walk around all the time, making these cops do their job. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was in the. Hey, he's turning that, Shelley. He's turning the numbers on that thing. I'm a mixer. He walked into the post office. He was minding his own business. He kind of got his camera going around a little bit. They tried to throw him out. He said, "You're going to call the police." He said, "You can't throw me out here, man." They called the cops. The cops come in and harass me. He said, "You guys can't throw me out here either." They said, "We'll drag you out of here." He said, "I'll sue you, sons of bitches, for everything you're worth." Why is that? He said, "Because that's a federal place."
Bill. Yep.
And only the U.S. Marshal or the U.S. Postmaster has any authority.
Postmaster or the U.S. Marshal. Yeah.
And they're like, "Well, no." So they call and he has to see the supervisor. And these go on. He brings the supervisor in. They're like, "Well, guys,
he's right.
Leave him alone. We'll make up something, get him with later. But right now, let's go." And you got to thinking, how much of this goes on in them other cities? All of it. He come up with it somewhere.
Well, it's like here in Pennsylvania, we have borough police, state trooper, state police, sheriffs, cops. Like, which one am I supposed to listen to?
Right. And none of them. I've always said, sorry about that. I always said that go walk up to three different police, asking the same three questions, you'll get three different answers.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying cops are terrible. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is they're not trained right. Sometimes when you call law, they'll come to you. Let's say they go to you and they say, "Well, this is a civil matter." Okay. I do the exact same thing. They want to come 4 deep.
Yeah.
Hands on guns, want to arrest me. Well, is it a civil matter or is it a arrestable offense? Quit making shit up as you go. Okay. Show Mom, thank you for tuning in. Clarify what you said here. She goes, they're talking out of both sides of their mouths. Right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. I agree with that. Cameron has an open container ordinance. Does that mean they can't have it? You can't have it or you can't have an open container in Cameron?
It sounds like they can have it if they have an open container ordinance.
Yeah. The way she wrote it to me is they can, but they can't. Just let me know. But so.
It's like what Dean says right there. They all interpret it their own way.
Right? This ain't the Bible. The laws ain't the
No.
Bible.
Uh-uh.
I had a minister one time tell
Laws
me,
are
right here, yes. And if they're not, they should be. And stop making laws to clarify another law that you fucked up the first time and fix the first law. Just rewrite the damn law.
Yeah.
Just
Rewrite the law
reword
to unfuck the law that was fucked up.
Just reword it. Yeah. She says they cannot have it. Okay.
They cannot have it. Okay.
See, that city there says they cannot have it in the city of Cameron. Okay. But going down the highway patrol said you could. I mean, look it up. It's convoluted as shit. I've seen this very thing get thrown out of court.
Yeah, because probably the judge doesn't want to deal with it.
Well, the judge said, well, it depends on where you're at. So if the judge knows that, what's the highway patrol saying one thing, the sheriff saying something else, and then you got the city cops. The city cops are enforcing the city ordinance. They're doing their job.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's a city ordinance and it's in black and white, and Show Mom just said it was, they're doing their job.
Yeah.
Quit blowing smoke on my ass. Quit using my head as a chimney. You know?
Exactly.
So, it's no wonder we can't get anything done. And every year, or every 4 years, you get these elections going on, they tell you shit and tell you things. And think about it. Does it make any sense? Does that even pertain to you? Let's be honest. The highest ranking politician in everybody's lives is your governor, because that's who you deal with on a day-to-day basis in the state that you live in, the governor. Okay. When the governor's on TV, you know how many times I've seen the governor live on one of his state of Missouri speeches? I think twice since I know the guy. Maybe one. I think one, and it's a rerun. He's the head guy in your state. He should be live
all the time.
On every local channel in your state.
And same with the city council meeting. The city or the principality or the borough or whatever you live in, your local government should have, so you can actually know what is going on, so you're not.
I would really like an explanation of what some of these people thinking when they do things. And I'm not going to bring up too much of an issue that we talked about here a bunch of shows ago, but here in Cameron, they found some nasty books in the library. Okay. I'll just leave it at that. The state law says if you give minors porn, that's against the law.
Yep.
Just saying, how do these books get in there? You see where we're going with this? Who's in charge? Then you got, let's take the governor, for example. You got a guy up there falls down every chance he gets. The dude can't even walk down the freaking sidewalk, okay, at all.
Yeah, you got it.
One time, it's funny, ha, ha, ha. All right, get over it. 3, 4, 5 times, that starts to look bad on anybody. I don't care if I like the guy or not. Somebody needs to get him out of there. Okay, he's not fit to be in there, period. And he reads shit off a teleprompter, does things in his ear, has notes and they get up there and lie about the numbers. They lie about the numbers consistently. The COVID numbers still ain't right. We'll never get the accurate COVID numbers.
Nope.
Never. Now, did COVID happen? Yes. I had COVID. My wife had COVID. Was it life-threatening? No.
No.
They said, we do have diabetes. Yes, I do. Okay. But I know things affect some people more than others. We're aware of that. Like you got cancer. A normal guy would be dead by now. Okay. The type of cancer you got. You're still alive. Okay. It affects you different than it affects him best. But the numbers, he kept coming up and talking about lost more people than World War II and all the wars all the way up to past Vietnam combined. I don't think so.
No.
No, sir. No, it did not. And they look you in the eye like you're an idiot.
Yep.
Like you're just a tax revenue for these people. Expect you to believe this shit. And judges, judges. I don't want to say judges are corrupt because, usually they're the person going to a situation who's got a level head. He's got no dog in the fight. He don't give a shit. He's just there per point of the law. Okay. And usually if something's teetering both ways, he'll have to make a decision. And normally if the judge makes a decision, whatever. But sometimes you get 1 or 2 judges that could have put a stop to it and they know it's bullshit and they let it go on.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Here in Kansas City, here in the state of Missouri, I think it was Independence. Guy walked into Walmart. I think it was Walmart. Came out of a grocery store. We'll just say grocery store for this purpose. He had a frozen pizza in his hand and a receipt. Because the frozen pizza wasn't in a bag, they thought he stole it. Now, did he say something? They say he was belligerent about a receipt. He said he wasn't. Probably was. Who knows? Who cares? Point is, they take him on the ground, down on the ground, and whooped his ass over a frozen pizza. Come to find out, laying next to his head was his receipt. They didn't stop. They kept going after they seen the receipt. Now he's suing him. Says wrist hurts. Listen, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie to you. A cop beats my ass, I'm getting life flighted. especially when I'm in the right, I'm getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid.
Yep.
I'm not lying. Hey, look, you can lie to your friends all you want to, a lot of mine, but we ain't lying to each other. I'm getting paid. All right. It better have some moonshine up in the hospital so I can heal up. But anyway, so Doc, I posed a lot of things to you here. Where are you at with this stuff? Well, I mean, first of all, you know anything I said to you is not lying.
Nope.
You can look it up yourself. You can Google it.
It's straight. Yeah. I mean,
I missed Show Mom's commentary. There may not be an open container law outside of St. Edmunds. Not sure about county. Cameron is in 3 different counties. Yeah, Cameron is in 3 different counties. That is woo. That is correct. Yeah.
I just think they all need to get together. They each need to listen with their eyes and talk with their ears and shut the fuck up. Listen so that when shit is actually going on, there's not 3 different interpretations of one law. And if you're in the city, let the city police deal with it. If you're in the county, let the county cops or the sheriffs deal with it.
Right. Hey.
If the highway, let the troopers or the highway patrol deal with it.
Because it's got there's vast interstate.
Yeah. Other than that, stop it. Your city elected officials need to mellow the hell out because you're a city official. Who the hell told you just trumped the governor? The only person that trumps a governor is the fucking president. But
that's not the way it is.
No, because everybody wants to have their own little piece, or they want to make up their own little dog in this fight that they don't need a dog in the fight to have. Because
all right, let's see if we agree on something here. What's the biggest monopoly in your state? Where are you at? You're in Pennsylvania still, right?
Yeah, I'm still in Pennsylvania.
What's the biggest monopoly in Pennsylvania?
IRS.
Okay. Would you be surprised I tell you the biggest monopoly in your state and every other state in this country is the utility company, water company?
I wouldn't be too shocked.
Because they make laws that they get paid, and they can't be for and what I'm telling you, for example, and I've said this 100 times, I'll say it again. Here in the state of Missouri, there's a law on the books that says your electricity cannot be turned off if it's cold or outside. Then 32 degrees.
If it's under 32 degrees, yeah.
For a 24-hour period, you cannot have your lights cut off. Okay, I stumped a politician on that. When I talked to him, he came back. They made 2 other laws because your local company's a co-op, and co-ops don't follow the laws. Well, yes, that law didn't say anything about co-ops. It said if you means you, me, anyway.
You, right? Yeah, you.
They won't change it. They won't change the wording of the other 2 laws. So they put 2 laws in there so the water company can do it, right? Because I mean, technically, if they come out and they lock up, they put a padlock on your power company or on your water, for example.
Okay? Yeah.
You go and cut that off, they can arrest you for that. Well, play hell. I mean, try it and see. But they have the authority, right, to arrest you for it because you destructed their property, their padlock property. I said, if I remember in a situation, I said, well, first of all, you trespassed on my land, water company.
Yeah, exactly.
You crossed my land to get to my water meter.
Yep.
So you're going down there. We're going to share a cell, and then we're going to have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, where do we go? Dean says, this is where I sit with it. If I get contacted by the popo, he said by the cops, I do what they say. Take my ticket or whatever, lawyer up and fight it in court. The fight isn't with the cops. True, Dean. Unless they're busting your head and they're trying to commit bodily harm or choke you out. They had their knees on this kid's back. He couldn't hardly breathe. People had a cell phone on there. If he would have died,
Yeah, all hell would have broke loose.
Me, I'm a little different. I'm wired different. They did it to me, I'd have beat their ass and took my chance. That was, hey, look, self-defense. You know, but we got to do something with these police, and that's another show. But we got to do something with these police to get things right. Now, I'm not listening. We need cops in this country. We can't have lawlessness. You got idiots walking around here without any laws. They do what they want. And you're gonna have to end up killing them people. They're gonna have mass killings going on. We don't need that. Don't want that. But when you have cops that think because they're a cop, they're in charge, and they forget they're a civil servant, that's what the problem is. You know, I used to think that cops were just because they had a group of power, you know, the power, they want to do something. Okay. And then I start turning a little bit more, you know, because I've seen things. I thought, well, maybe they're racist. You know, if you got curly hair and darker skin, they don't like you. I've seen that. But over years, I came back to that again. It's not a race thing. It's a poor thing. Because where I'm from, there's not a lot of black people, not a lot of Mexicans. You know, I was the darky around my area, okay? And I'm not even Mexican or black, all right? But they did it for power because you're poor and they got the power over you, they think, and that's why they treat you like that. And that shit's wrong. And Dean hit it right on the head. They need to get paid. You need to get paid. If you hit, my grandpa had a saying, and it's so damn true. He always talked about, don't fight so much. You want the best place to hit a man? Best place to hit a man and hurt him is in a pocketbook.
Yep.
You know, they got to keep giving up them Benjamins all the time. They'll learn how. Yeah, that's right. Hey, Dean, we're lockstep, brother. We're lockstep on one, and I'm getting paid. It's that simple. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know, I don't want to see anybody go to the hospital because of the beatdown they gave. You know, like George Floyd, for example. The George Floyd case is of two minds. Was he a scumbag, low-life puke, thug? He absolutely was. He absolutely was. Hold a gun to a pregnant woman's belly. Piece of shit, man. Piece of shit. Okay. Should a cop killed him with his knee to his throat? No. He was on the ground. What harm was he on the ground? They could have, you know, there was other techniques they could have used to keep him subdued. Put him in a damn cop car. For that matter, enough of them. Put him in there.
Let him damage the cop car.
They were both wrong. And now what happened was George Floyd is now a hero when he shouldn't be a hero. He should not be a hero. And listen, hey, they painted a mural of him on a brick wall, and the Great Spirit had lightning hit it and destroyed it. So you tell me who should have been, you know. Dean says that George Floyd died of a drug overdose. There you go. There you go. So that's where we're at. All right, we got a couple other topics we'll cover later on today. Good job on that, man. Are we really free?
Nope.
Are we? I'd say instead of wanting to say this is a free country, we're kind of a free country. We're a free country as long as we obey the laws that oppress us.
We're free to a point.
We're freer than other countries.
Yeah, we're freer, but we're not free.
You know, and if you don't doubt me, or you don't think we aren't, I asked some of our gay friends who actually I know some watch the show. Thanks for tuning in. If they go over some other countries, they're dead because they're gay.
They're screwed royally.
Some other countries, women don't even get to talk. Okay, I tried to implement it around my house, but my wife told me to fuck off. Okay, she's talking all she wants to. So that didn't work around my house, you know. So if I come to the show next time with a black eye, you'll know.
Yep.
But the other countries are.
Or you talk shit about the Packers and she brings up Super Bowl II.
Yeah, right now I kind of got her because she's also a Chiefs fan. So right now she likes Pat Mahomes too. So right now our household's happy.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little bit. We're waiting on to see what Jordan Love does.
This is the first year I am going to be non-biased and I am not rooting for a football team.
Me too. I think realistically, we won't get into much sports here. We'll just do this real quick. Realistically, I don't think the Packers are going to do a whole lot. If they have a winning record, I'll be shocked. A winning record is 9-8. So if they win 9 games,
I'll be royally shocked if that happens.
But I don't think they're going to be the bottom in that division either.
No, that's going to be the Bears.
The Bears still suck.
The Bears will bear it out. Yes. And I think the Vikings are going to be a lot worse than people think.
I don't know, Kirk Cousins, something else.
Because they want to get rid of Delvin Cook.
They already got rid of Delvin Cook.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right, guys, we're going to do some of our memes, and we got some good ones on stack for you all today. Raise your hand if you can relate to this.
God damn it. My shin just cringed.
First of all, that's too new for anything I got. That's
My shin just cringed in pain.
yeah, me too. That ball ain't had a trailer on it, so
Nope. That's there for show.
yeah, somebody did that, painted it all prettily, and then took a picture of it.
He's probably got the one he tows back in the garage. This is the one he just does to scare people.
Yeah. Well, he did a good job. Okay, this next one. Oh, I'm sorry. When I shop, I don't just buy the first thing I see. I browse. That looks like so many people, but yet it looks like nobody I know. But it looks like so many people I know.
Yeah. Just a little bit of a razor would do wonders.
No, he's past razor point. He's hedge trimmers. Weed, or maybe
Weed wagger.
Weed wagger. Careful with the eyes.
Dude's got 3 mustaches. He's got 2 over his eyes and a Hitler stash in the middle.
Yeah, I'll put that picture back up. I don't think he's got a beard on, does he? No, but he can grow one. Look at that.
He's starting to grow, and he's got a
Oh,
2.5 minute shadow.
Man. All right, guys. Let me know if you would live in one of these. Devil Dog says,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
I think I would. He's got a great point, though. If you don't insulate this, reverse insulation, this, damn.
You're going to be sweating like a hostage.
You'll be making weight, okay?
Yeah.
You better become equipped with an air conditioner, okay? I played in one time when I was a kid, and it was empty, so I wasn't no drowning. But holy crap, the heat in there was just incredible. In my native culture, we have a sweat lodge. That's an instant sweat lodge right there. So, I don't know.
I mean, maybe if you're pissed off at your grandkids or your kids, we're going to go stay in an Airbnb silo.
Yeah. Bed and breakfast. Yeah. You are in the keep your nose where it doesn't belong. Yeah, you're right. I walk into a camper hitch about ate a bullet. Dude, got 2 mustaches. Can't put your kids in the corner.
Nope.
No, that's if you live there, you whip your kids.
Or you duct tape them to the roof.
Yeah. Stick them under the mattress, I guess. Whatever. All right, here we go. Now, last week you asked for a couple for the body twist thing, right?
Yep.
So this is your fault coming up. Everybody, this is Kyle's fault. Number 1. Toy Story. I don't think he would do very well in Toy Story. First, you couldn't understand him.
No.
The other toys would be afraid of him. Okay. Now, this next one, I call this the 2 mics.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Pence. Hey, all jokes aside, Mike don't look too bad in the suit.
Nah, and lost a lot of weight too. They might actually take him serious if you look like that.
Yeah, he eating something. That's what eating something.
Something sweet and special.
Something. Yeah. Okay. How many of y'all are sick and tired of seeing all these boat pictures all over the internet all the time? Well, I found a guy who made his own boat. So we can finally close the deal on this bad boy today. A true temper wheelbarrow on a pallet with a kid pole, right? Some sort of seat looks like you got off a lawnmower. the motor on the back is bigger than the whole damn.
About as big as a wheelbarrow.
My God,
That's Biden's Navy.
I'm not sure that'll float. I would love to see that. I got
Yeah,
questions.
no.
I got
That-
questions.
I don't think that'll float.
Is that his headlight on the front of that thing? Is that a flashlight?
That's a flashlight. Yes.
Where you put your tackle box? There
Uh,
can't be much room.
he's probably got a floaty with him, floating next to him when he does it.
pull behind. He's got a pull behind. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I want to see that in action. Okay. All right. You remember the old Dukes of Hazzard movie, right? You're that age.
Mhm.
Remember the part of the song where it says someday the mountain might get him, but the law never will? You remember
Yep.
that? Yeah. I think the mountain won.
Yep.
Damn, right there.
That left a mark.
Yeah, somebody shit their pants. If they're not dead, they shit themselves. And I'm pretty sure it's totaled. I don't think you can rebuild that.
No.
Pretty sure it's total because I don't even see a frame on the front.
You're yep.
Did it clear the mountain or you see? There's so many questions.
And whatever happened in the back end of the car too?
Were they sounding that neat horn as they went over the top of the?
Were they trying to like drive through the mountain?
I think they tried to move a mountain. I know that's an extraordinary car, but I don't know about moving mountains and shit.
I think they miscalculated.
Somebody did.
They used that racist math.
Yeah, listen to me like Common Core math. That's what they use.
Yeah.
All right, Alaska. You know, the state of Alaska, it might be cold, but they've got some things figured out. Some things they don't, but there's some things they got figured out, right? Alaska has a pizza box that is recyclable that you can use for recreation too. Did you know that?
No.
Here you go.
Now
Pizza
that's smart.
It's got a target on it. And when you're done, you can light the box and warm yourself up with a fire.
That's smart as hell.
That is I have nothing negative about that.
Whoever thought of that is a marketing genius.
Probably the next president.
Yeah, he's probably like 12 or 13.
Yeah, probably so. I almost forgot. We got to do the what is it? Here's your brand new, starting this week. What is it? Right here. And y'all know the rules. 100 inches into the mystery box. If you can guess what that is, the correct nomenclature, not Uncle Bud's kitty cat balls or something like that. The correct nomenclature. Okay, what that is. Dean's been doing it. My daughters did it. There's a lot. I see a lot of hundreds over here from people that did. Denise Maddox did it.
My wife did it.
Wendy did it. Ashley did it. Robert Cox, I see has a, so they all. It has been done. Okay, so just tell me what it is, and then you get 100 inches in the mystery box. I won't sit here and tell you if you're right or wrong. I'll just tell you if you're right. Okay, we'll go there. And so there you go on that. Let's go back to these comments before we get to the video part. Biden's Navy. Looks like Northeast Ohio Duke's car. They rebuild them and recreate shots for the show. You know what? I thought that maybe that was one of the shows got. I thought very heavily about that. I wasn't sure, but yeah. All right, let's get to some of our video parts. Now we don't have a whole lot today because my video. I had a problem. Devil Doc will tell you we had a problem with the video part. Here's some of them right here. This little girl looks like one of my granddaughters. Okay, and this is something she would do.
Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along.
That's just too cute right there.
Yeah, that is. I don't care who you are. I don't care tough man or not. That's pretty fucking cool. All right. This next bit's about a guy who feels strongly about keeping illegals, letting illegals in his country. He wants them here, right? All right, let's see how this goes.
And anyone can come to the U.S.
Absolutely. Go to the Statue of Liberty. What's it say? All is welcome.
Dude, this is great because
Okay.
I just happened to pick up 3 guys from Honduras. Well, they were at Home Depot. They're from Honduras and they have nowhere to go. So this just works out perfect. Look, Hector takes medication twice a day, and right now they got to use the bathroom. All 3 of them. Is it cool if they stay here?
No.
Why not?
You're not allowed to stay here.
What do you mean?
I don't know them. Who are they?
All right, so they can't stay here then? It's cool if they come to the country, just not your house.
No.
Come on, bro.
That guy immediately builds a Trump wall right in front of his house.
Best way to get the Trump wall built, drop them off somebody's house. All right,
I think that'll work. I have figured out a way to fix this.
Yes. Now we have a brand new entry into the idiot family, and we're not quite sure. And this, based on a true story, just I bet you're about to see, but we're not quite sure if she's not the deer woman. I don't know. You guys need to help us out. Let me know.
Yeah.
This is real. Just here. You know what?
I sued my parents for having me without my permission.
But why?
And because I did not consent to being here.
How were they supposed to ask for your consent before you were born?
I was unaware that I was going to have to grow up and get a job.
It's because somebody does not want to work, wants to be a couch potato.
I just didn't consent to that. They didn't try to contact me in any way before I was born.
Lady, we do not have the technology to contact unborn children yet. Maybe iPhone 79.
Before I was born to see if I actually wanted to be here.
I mean, if you did not want to be here, then why did you come? Maybe they should sue you for coming into their house and drinking their milk and free cereal and now complaining.
And that's why I sued them. So yeah, if you are pregnant right now, you need to hire a psychic medium and ask your child if they actually want to be here.
What the father You know what? I agree with her. Her parents made a mistake.
Somebody's mom should have swallowed. That's all I'm saying.
She is a member of the idiot family. I promise you. There ain't no vote.
That's why condoms were invented.
Yeah. That's right. I'm not an advocate of shooting my kids.
Oh, that woman would be shot.
But I'm not an advocate of shooting my kids.
For that comment and what she did, yes.
Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't take her on a secret trip.
I may do a who was the vice president that shot the guy in the face?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, actually,
with the shotgun.
I take her deep in the country, let her pet a mountain lion. Or
introduce her to a deer at a deer crossing sign.
Yeah, deer crossing. I don't know if that's her or not, but I'm telling you right now, there's some high tech evidence that I think she's the person that made the video, maybe, or she's
the voices sound very similar,
and they're both dumb, and
that too.
And the bloodline is, I mean, there's the helix in the DNA didn't flip much, so
so far the tree is not forked.
Yes, no. Okay, now we're gonna get away from her and we're gonna do a little Cat Williams. But anyway, she's newest member of the idiot family. Let's see what Cat's got.
Our country is in turmoil right now. Real niggas versus bitch niggas. And bitch niggas is getting strong than a motherfucker. These motherfuckers got power and shit. Understand it, the game ain't the same. Martha Stewart and Lil' Kim both had to go to prison. To prison. Now let's look at the crime. Fuck them. Look at the crime. Martha Stewart, this was her crime. The bitch had her money in an account. A motherfucker came up to her and was like, psst, psst. Martha, if you don't move your money, bitch, it's gonna be gone. That She moved her motherfucking money. Now, maybe in the white family's household, this is a felony, but to niggas, this is a motherfucking hookup. And if niggas is going to jail over a hookup, Lil' Kim went to jail for not snitching. Give you that one more again. Not snitching. For doing what your mama told you to do. Then your mama ever say, stop tattletelling all the motherfucking time. Look, don't nobody like a tattletale. That's what the fuck she went to prison for. Meanwhile, Michael Jackson is freed in a motherfucker smelling like little boys' booty holes, and I'm supposed to be excited.
Oh, here comes Facebook. We're in trouble.
Yep, we're in trouble.
Oh man.
What did we get hit for? The N word?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
Or the W word?
Probably picking on Michael Jackson. You can't do that. Stop it.
He's dead.
Yeah. He gone. He gone. All right. That guy, something wrong with that guy.
Oh, wow.
Well, we all know what's coming up next. Y'all know what that means. It's time to wage war. That used to be my fighting song when I'd come out and for the cage fight. That was one of my fighting songs.
Oh, nice.
That's the gladiator version. That's a tough version.
Hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for You Big Dummy. Behind every dummy, there's a dummy. Dummy. Well, we got, and behind every dumb case, we have Kyle. All right, Kyle, go ahead.
To gladly report it. This was brought to us by our gracious host, Richie the Redneck King. So I will read to you as it was presented to me. I did send Richie a picture if he's able to bring up the picture.
Let me see if I can work on that way. Yeah.
So this happened June 9th, 2023. Indianapolis.
Pretty close. Yeah.
WXIN, Indiana. An Indianapolis man was charged after Indianapolis Metropolitan Police claim he shot at a mouse outside his home where he lives. Let me repeat that last part. He was charged with shooting a mouse outside of the home in which he claimed he lived in. That's him. That's him in all of his glory. Court documents show police were called to the home in the city west side just around 3:15 p.m. on June 6th. Property owner Richard Arias told police that his resident, aka tenant, Franklin Rojas, was shooting outside the home. Officers say when they witnessed Rojas squatting down in the front yard and giving commands, they took him into custody. Oh, this gets better as I read it.
Yes, it does.
Rojas told officers that he had a mouse caught in the trap and was trying to kill it. Officers say. He added that he brought the trap outside to fire one shot. Court documents state officers then spoke to the property owner, Arias, who said that he and his son were in front of Rojas when he fired the shot at the trap facing towards him. Arijas said he grabbed his son and called 911 after the first shots were fired. Now, before I continue on,
Please throw me
what
with
type of dumb, stupid idiot stands in front of an idiot shooting a mouse in a trap? You stand behind them.
No, you get away
In
from
front
that.
of them. Yeah, stand behind him. Not in front of him. He looks like he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. He looks like if he fell out of a boat, he wouldn't hit water. Detectives say Rojas was mad that his house had mice and attempted to tell the landlord about the situation, but nothing was being done. After finding the mouse stuck on the sticky trap, he fired one shot at the mouse. Arias' son and neighbors were standing by. Why are you standing by a man shooting a gun? Freaking crackheads, my God.
Oh, he ain't done yet. He ain't done yet.
Oh, yeah, it gets better. Arias told officers after catching 2 mice on the sticky trap, wait, the mice would die. Rojas then reportedly responded, stating, you don't have to wait. He pulled out his firearm and shot the mouse. Oh, my God, there's more. Holy crap. Court documents show after a search warrant was granted, Rojas' room found a spent 9mm shell casing on the floor, a black 9mm Taurus G2C, and magazine in a crossover bag in the corner of the room. A locked safe was also laying under the entertainment center. After finding the key to the safe, they located the receipt for the gun, a small scale, pill bottles containing several narcotic pills, including Xanax and Klonopin. What an idiot. Officers say that they also located 3 baggies containing a green leafy substance believed to be marijuana.
Hold
What do
on,
you
sorry
think
to start.
What do you think it was? Oregano?
Oh, when I was a prison guard, we had to use that term too, green leafy substance. I said, what, you can't spell marijuana? Why you put green leafy substance? That opens the door for interpretation.
Yeah.
What the hell you think it was? A
What was he
green.
making an Italian sub dish?
I know from experience, not all marijuana is green.
Yes.
You can't smoke it green. Doesn't smoke good. I'm just saying. That was reported back to me. But anyway.
Rojas was arrested and charged with several felonies,
You think?
including criminal reckless in possession of controlled substance with enhancing circumstances. What's the enhancing circumstance? The other idiot should be arrested too for standing in front of the idiot shooting at the mouse. His initial court hearing is scheduled for June 9th, which was the other day, Friday. So I got to look more into this, but what the holy hell?
When you first started reading that, you said the word Indiana.
Yeah,
You don't hear much out of Indiana, but when they do, they swing
go-
for the fences.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, they swing for the fences.
They go hard in the paint when they go epic.
Man,
Like, I think it was 5 years ago.
this song I'm about to play you guys is very fitting of the circumstances.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high.
But yeah,
I was gonna
yep,
get up and find the broom, but then I got high.
yep.
My room
I shot a mouse in a trap. So
In
it
front of my
died
truck
because I was high.
because I was high. Because I was high.
before I got high.
Wow. I guarantee you, he's been in the pokey before. Okay.
Yeah, that
Decisions like
look
that.
says it. Yes,
further lets me know he's been locked up. So when he gets there, they have his theme song all ready for him.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back.
Oh, 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 oh. Mr. Carter. Oh, oh, oh.
You know what? When I was a kid, I wanted to jump through TV and just front kick that kid right in the damn head. Annoying little shit. But he
And
made
this
the
is
show.
this is a note for Epstein's dead grandmother.
Stop hanging around. Bastard. Just do something else with your life. Anyway, guys, that was the dummy of the week. Put in there what you think about that dummy. Please make comments on that dummy. I'd like to know what y'all thought about that one because
Yes, show mom. The mouse was already trapped. 2 of them.
yeah, let it die. Don't. I was getting ready to ask you. Please tell me he didn't use anything more than a 22, but 22 can still go through a wall too.
Yeah.
Okay. However, when you said 9mm and Glock and all, I mean, for a mouse. But I will say this: if he did it with one shot, hey, a pretty good shot. You know.
I mean, I can see his point. You know, he possibly tried to tell his landlord, "Look, I got a butt ton of crickets and caterpillars roaming around the house.
Yeah,
Can you get rid of them?" And he said, "Well, what are you talking about? Well, why don't you come outside and I'll show you?" And he shot it.
Come here, I got some evidence for ye.
Yeah.
For ye. All right. All right, guys, we'll do on this day. Now, if the computer will let me, I should be able to pull this up because it's not a video. Well, ain't this about something? It's going to work. Holy crap.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, get that bug. All right, here we go. On this day, June 13th, 1966, the Miranda rights are established. And, they established the Miranda rights, and they still don't use them properly. You know how many cases get off because you don't Mirandarize someone?
Mm-hmm.
I know some people that have. Yeah. 1983, Pioneer 10 departs solar system. I'm assuming that's a satellite. Pioneer 10. I think that was it. Yeah. 1381, Peasant Army marches into London. Okay. 1967, Thurgood. Actually, if you say Thurgood, I guess it's proper way, or Thurgood, it's proper way. Either way. Okay. Thurgood Marshall appointed to Supreme Court. Okay. 323 BC, Alexander the Great dies on this day. Oh, okay. 1971, I was born. Thank you. End of it. The New York Times published the Pentagon Papers titled Vietnam War. Okay. 1807, Thomas Jefferson subpoenaed in Aaron Burr's treason trial. Well, I'm going to take the word for it. I wasn't there, but I heard that happen.
Shortly after before the infamous duel.
Yep. I heard that happen. I had on good authority. So, anyway, okay. 1805, Meriwether Lewis reaches the Great Falls. Meriwether Lewis. They asked him, I remember this day, they said, "How was it you discovered the Great Falls?" He goes, "I didn't discover anything." Okay. He said, "I made a trail. They were already here." Well, and that was so well said. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to take credit for that. He didn't discover nothing. The Indians were already there anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. 1962, Stanley Kubrick's Lolita released. What other big time book was wrote by Stanley Kubrick? They went to a movie.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. That is correct. 2006, jurors began deliberations in the Susan Pollock trial. I don't quite remember which one was Susan Pollock. What was she accused of? Anybody remember? I'll have to ask my wife here a little bit about Susan Pollock. We just watched Deal and ID about her. I can't remember what it was. Killed her husband or poisoned her. I don't remember. 1777, Lafayette arrives in South Carolina to serve alongside General Washington.
General Lafayette. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was this day in history, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. This day in history. Ever figure out Susan Polk? Somebody look that up for me and see what you come up with on that, because that's kind of, I forgot all about that trial. My wife watches a lot of ID channel. Huge amount. Gross amount of it all the time. Yep. She watches a lot of it. All right. You got it?
Her name was Susan Pollock, right?
Right. Yeah, Susan Pollock.
What year was that?
206, the juror deliberation started.
You know the movie that came out not too long ago about the golden painting?
The golden what?
Golden painting. She was a Auschwitz survivor.
Oh.
And Hermann Göring had actually stolen her family's painting.
Yes, right. That's right. Yeah,
so
yeah.
she was proving that it was her.
Yeah. Her belonged to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that old house when the troops went in there and helped themselves. That's right. Good. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, got to real quick make an announcement. We have a temporary sponsor, so I need to fill you guys in. Kelly's Fireworks. Kelly Fireworks have the lowest fireworks around. If you don't believe me, stop in there. If you don't want to stop in there and spend too much money, that's on you. If you don't want to spend that much money, that's on you. They get great fireworks. You can get 3-for-1 deals, 4-for-1 deals. Great place. Huge place. Go in there and check them out. All right. Kelly's Fireworks in two major areas, two surrounding areas, Cameron and Chillicothe, and surrounding areas in between. That's Kelly's Fireworks. Or you can stop in Chillicothe, Missouri, and meet up with Sinsnick, Mike Sinsnick at Sinsnick Jewelry. Get all your jewelry needs there. Rings, earrings, necklaces. I got this fine piece right here. This arrowhead. Got right here. We did some trading for him, and he was very accommodating. Great guy. Older gentleman. He fixes stones, resets stones, anything you need. Kelly's Fireworks. Stop in there today and see him. See what you think. You'll like, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Tell him Redneck Pimp sent you. All right? Tell him Redneck Pimp sent you. It's Kelly's Fireworks. Cameron and Chillicothe, Missouri. All right. So now we're going to go to Pimp's Pet. Now, Pimp's Pet is not an exotic pet today, but it's a common pet. And I love these pets because I am a huge bass fisherman. You like the bass fish, Kyle?
Yes, I love fishing.
Well, you're gonna like this next one because Pimp's Pet today is bass. But a lot of people don't know bass covers a wide variety
of fish. Yeah,
of fish. Okay, and it. There's top 5 facts I want to show you about the fish today, the bass fish. And let's get in here and take a look at some of these things here. First of all, bass are freshwater and marine. Okay, and that means freshwater and ocean. They belong in the order of whatever that is. You can find them all over the world in rivers, streams, lakes, and ponds, as well as brackish water. Now, people know what brackish is, Kyle. It's right there where the ocean or the sea, whatever, meets fresh water. Okay,
yep.
It's right there where they're coagulating, they're coming together. Okay, like sugar and sweet tea, right there where they're mixing. That's what brackish water means. All right, brackish estuaries and open ocean. Many sports fishermen and anglers prize the fish for their size, strength as well. For their mild flavor. They taste good, a little Cajun spice and take care of any fish, but they fight and they jump out of the water and they're exciting to catch. You get a good decent sized one, man.
Yep.
Middle English word barse, meaning perch. Those you don't know, perch is also a type of bass. Right? Males projecting their eggs. Males protect their eggs and fry and will aggressively drive away a predator to 50% of their size, but will sometimes eat prey 70% of their size. I've had little bass hit my giant ass spinnerbait or my crankbait. Okay. Then I've also seen reverse. I've seen big ass bass hit these little hooks. So, there's many things for them. The word bass is referred to hundreds of different fish species belonging to the order of perfume or whatever, perch-like fish, the English term. The term derives from Middle English word bars meaning perch. Black basses belong to the sunfish family. Oh, you didn't know, belong to the sunfish family. And include well-known freshwater fish like smallmouth bass.
Can you all hear me? I don't know where Richie went. That was kind of weird. That was really weird. We were talking about fish and he dipped out like Oreo cookies and milk. Well, let me see what I can find out so I can continue the show.
I don't know what just happened there.
Oh, he's back.
I don't know. Did you get to see the bass?
Nope.
You didn't, huh? I was sitting there reading that for nothing. I hate to read. Reading sucks.
I think Dean saw it, but on my end, I wasn't hearing you or seeing you.
Let me pull it up again.
Dean says you were abducted by aliens.
All right, let me see what is going on. All right, forget it. Anyway, yeah. So walleye is also top perch. I don't know if somebody read that or got to see that. I don't know what happened. I've been into it with this provider, internet. We're going to say internet provider. Yeah. I was abducted by aliens. Some days I wish they would and bring some moonshine.
1 minute you were on the screen and then I'm like, so I looked up. I'm like, does it still say I'm live?
What? See, on my end, I don't know. When I pull up on the screen, I can't see nobody. See, normally you go over here in the corner. Where are we at? Right up here. Yeah, ding ding. You go up in the corner there and slide over.
Yeah.
But something's going on. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, but at least we didn't go off. We stayed on. That's the good news. That's the good news. All right, let's do. Now we got the pimp's pet out of the way. Let's get another conversation here. All right, if they were going to make a movie, and this about anybody in the audience too. And thank you all for hanging with us. Technical difficulties, appreciate it so much. You guys are great every year. You guys, we know how we are. We just love you guys. And yeah. Anyway, Kyle, if they're going to make a movie about you, it's kind of last minute. I didn't have time to figure this out. Who would you want them to use, and who would you think the Hollywood would use?
I would want them to use if they were making a movie about me.
Yeah, who would you want them to play you?
I would personally want either Tom Hardy or Ryan Reynolds to play me. But knowing Hollywood, I'm gonna get probably The kid that plays the good doctor.
Okay.
Not that I'm funny, but I figured if it's about me, I want Ryan Reynolds, or I want women to oogly googly over me. So Ryan Reynolds or Tom Hardy.
Okay. Yeah. So you're kind of like, modern day Brad Pitt type thing. Yeah. Oh, sure. George Clooney. You kidding me? Yeah. Yeah. I thought long and hard about this one. I don't know. I'm kind of an oddball looking dude, mixed race. I'm losing weight, so I ain't as fat as I was, but probably Jack Black. He kind of resembles me a little bit. Or the guy that played, who's that chubby kid played Moneyball?
Oh, Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. Not quite that big as he was in Moneyball, my God, but yeah.
Oh, he's skinny as all hell now.
Okay, good. I think those would be probably the best fit. Of course, nobody could play me but me. All right, nobody's me but me. But I go back in time and get a young Chuck Norris. What the hell do you think I was going to say? My way. But yeah.
I thought you were going to say Cat Williams.
No, I like Cat Williams, but if Eddie was a little lighter skinned, maybe Eddie or Bernie Mac.
Oh.
Imagine Bernie Mac working on karate. The guy couldn't hardly move very well. He kind of stumbled. It'd be funny. It'd be funny watching him train.
And he got them big ass eyes for when somebody does something stupid. Just,
yeah. yeah. That'd be great. It still says we're live. I don't see. Let me check. Oh, there's a comment coming in. Okay, hold on. I'd get Josh Blue to play me. Dean said Josh Blue. I'm not familiar with Josh Blue. Who's Josh Blue?
What's a Josh Blue?
He's an actor. He said have Josh Blue play him. You know Josh Blue? No? I don't know Josh Blue either. Huh. I don't know. Oh. Anyway, all right. So let's build a Mount Rushmore of two genres of music. It can only be female. And we'll do rock and roll and we'll do country. And you can do either one of them first. It doesn't make a difference to me which one you do first.
Okay. He's the cerebral palsy comedian.
Okay. Yeah.
He was on America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's rock and country.
Right. And they have to be dead.
And they have to be dead.
Yeah, because Mount Rushmore, they're all dead on there, see? So that's what makes it hard right there.
Holy shit.
That's what that's what I told my wife when I was like,
all right.
Crap.
Okay. Rock, Janis Joplin, or rock, it's going to be Janis Joplin, Linda Ronstadt.
Oh, I forgot. Linda did both. She did country and rock. Okay.
Mama Cass from Mama and the Papas.
Not familiar with that one.
She choked to death on a ham sandwich. No, not joking. She choked to death on a ham sandwich.
Oh wow. Okay.
And rock.
Tina Turner just died, so if you want to put her on your list, you can. Is Aretha still alive?
No, Aretha's dead.
Okay.
But you can't put her in rock. I was going to put her in R&B.
Well, just rock or country is all we're doing here. So rock will cover all that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then take off Mama Cass, and I'm putting Tina Turner and Aretha Franklin.
Wow.
For country,
right. Go ahead. Go ahead. I was going to jump in real quick. Go ahead.
They got to be dead. Holy bat crap. Patsy Cline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, she's one of Dolly's friends. The coal miner's daughter.
Yes. Loretta Lynn.
Loretta Lynn.
Yeah.
Loretta Lynn.
That's the first name my wife said, by the way. Loretta. And my mother-in-law loved Loretta Lynn. Yeah.
Holy crap.
See, it gets hard when you put in that clause. They got to be dead.
You dead. Yeah. Is Lori Morgan still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. My wife said the same thing. Lori Morgan's still alive. Yeah.
Damn.
She can't be on there.
June Carter,
Okay.
Johnny Cash's wife.
Okay.
And the woman that sang "Stand by Your Man."
That was Tammy Wynette, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tammy Wynette. Okay, I'm good. I did that all off the top of my head. Holy crap!
Right. Well, all right. Rock and roll. I got Whitney Houston. She's rock, R&B, whatever. Whitney. You could argue she's the greatest singer of all time. I don't want to throw one name at you on that deal. I got Janis Joplin because I'm just talking about the uniqueness.
Yep.
Of that voice. Okay. Another one I thought of. She sings pretty good, but I like that song Rehab because I teased my friend Dennis McBroom with it. Amy Winehouse. Okay. And of course Aretha. Man, when I was a kid, she could sing the phone book. She had that voice, she could just bellow it out. Okay?
Yeah.
My country, on the other hand, my wife's gonna slap the piss out of me because I forgot a lot of these females. I used to know a lot of these country females. There was one of them that died. He used to sing a lot with Waylon back in the day, and Conway and Kenny Rogers. She was back then singing with him.
Crystal Gale?
Well, it wasn't Crystal Gale, although she's Loretta Lynn's sister. A lot of people didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I had a huge crush on Crystal Gale when I was a kid.
Did you? He said he had a huge crush on Crystal Gale.
I wanted to climb up the back of her head.
Her hair never touched the ground. Can you believe that when she walked?
Yeah, I know. That was shocking.
They said they get down on the ground, they cut her hair just to make sure it wouldn't touch the ground. Like, get the hell out of here. She can grow some hair. She drank a lot of milk when she was a kid. Don't tell me she didn't. Over on the countryside, I got Patsy Cline.
Yep.
To me, you can argue who the greatest singer is between Patsy and Whitney, and they'd be right here. I'm just sad that Patsy didn't have enough volume of work that Whitney had. Okay, but Patsy can sing. Loretta Lynn.
Yeah.
That's from my late mother-in-law, so she don't push my face when I fall off a ladder again in the ground. I love my mother-in-law. She's a great lady. Loretta Lynn. Sad she had. Tammy Wynette. Tammy Wynette was like Stevie Nicks. Okay. Because, Stevie Nicks wrote a song about her boyfriend who played the guitar and made him play guitar on a fucking song and she sang it to him. Okay. Tammy kind of did the same thing with George.
Yep.
Okay. She sung that song with George and knew what he was talking about. And it was funny. So that's my four. I can't remember the other. This lady, older lady, she's also sang with Sammy Kershaw. I'll think of her name and give it to you then. But those are the best, my female Mount Rushmore singers right there. The guys could sing, and that was pretty good. I'd ask you to do gospel, but I only know 2 gospel singers that are female. So we'll do like a half a Mount Rushmore, or maybe we'll do one combined. you know.
Aretha.
Kitty Wells. Thank you, Dean. Kitty Wells.
Aretha.
Kitty Wells. Yes. Thank you, Dean. Kitty Wells.
Aretha did a lot of gospel.
That's where she cut it. That's where she cut her teeth. And same with Johnny Cash. He cut his teeth on gospel.
So Aretha. She played guitar. She's one of the first female blues guitarists. Big Sugar Mama Brown. That's it. There we go.
Only one I got would be Amy Grant, because she's married to old boy sings
Vince Gill.
Vince Gill. She cut her bones on that on gospel. She makes a lot of gospel albums.
She's still alive, isn't she?
I think Amy Grant is. You figured that'd be breaking freaking news.
Oh, I was going off the thing they were dead again.
Oh, Yeah, I don't even know.
That's why I did the two I picked.
Yeah, well, you did great because that's two more than I knew. All I knew is Amy Grant. She's still alive. So I mean, it tells you what the hell. Yeah, see, show mom caught us. See her? Amy isn't dead. I know. I'm bad. I need to go to church now and brush up on the great gospel singers because I ain't gotta go. Now I know Johnny did, and stuff like that. But whoo, yeah. So that was pretty cool. You got them your Mount Rushmore. Now, if you made a bracket of the Mount Rushmore singers we just said against some of the new modern or not modern, the singers that are still alive, female wise, how does it shake out now? What's your list? How's your list changed now? And start with rock. Rock considered R&B rock.
So rock. Okay. So with the list I had, Tina, Aretha,
okay.
Linda Ronstadt, and Janis Joplin.
So yours wouldn't hardly change.
Janis would stay on, and Aretha would stay on.
Okay, all right.
I would.
Dean said Lita Ford. Yeah.
I would switch out one of them for Lita Ford.
Ooh.
And I would switch out Linda Ronstadt for Lita Ford. And I would also switch out Tina for what is her damn name? She was actually in the Runaways with Lita Ford, Joan Jett. So yeah.
Oh, but she's still alive. But yeah. Okay. My list would change as follows. I would still have Whitney Houston. I will never take Whitney off mine because I can argue she's the greatest of all time. Okay. I would leave Janet on my list. Janet Joplin.
Yeah.
Okay. I will replace Amy Winehouse with Adele. Okay. Because she can.
She can belt. Yeah.
And this is going to be controversial here. I would change Aretha out for that weirdo that sung Alanis Morissette.
Huh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. She
Okay.
can sing.
And
now country version.
Country?
Yeah.
I am keeping Patsy.
Okay.
I'm keeping Loretta.
Okay. My wife's happy.
The other two are going away.
Ooh.
I am putting on, because I know that they are still alive and she needs to be in a damn bubble. I'm putting Dolly Parton on that list. And
Okay.
I am putting it's against my better judgment, but I really want to. It's I want to put Shania Twain on there.
Dean just said that. No one mentioned her. Oh, he just got it in before he did. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Show Mom says Reba. I had a conversation with my wife about Reba. Reba's got a lot of body of work. Reba's a great storyteller.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not necessarily think she's one of the best singers, but man,
that woman is crazy.
She can sing a song, man. I'll tell you what, that one that she sung with her friend about blowing her husband up in a boat, her cheating husband.
Yeah, Vince Gill.
Oh, no. Does She Love Me? That song there?
Yeah, with Linda Davis.
Yeah, Linda Davis. Yeah.
Vince Gill played the husband.
Was it Vince? Yeah. The people that lost their freaking minds. And she never showed no tits, no ass, and she never cussed or nothing.
You know who Linda Davis's daughter is?
Their mind wanting that video blown, got rid of. Mostly men.
You know who Linda Davis's daughter is, don't you? She's the lead singer for Lady Antebellum. Reba's her aunt.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Show my. Does he love you? Yeah. Well, He don't love that boat either.
Nope, not anymore.
I would make one change off my country list of females. I'd have Patsy, obviously, Loretta, and Tammy Wynette. Okay. I would take Kitty Wells off, even though I thought she was pretty good when I was a kid, pretty good singer, and I put Dolly on there. Dolly. So you got Dolly, Tammy Wynette, Loretta, and Patsy. Man. Who say, babe? Oh, I was about to throw some at me. I left Loretta on, damn it.
I mean, if your wife wants me to, so I can get back on her good graces, I'll put back on Lori Morgan.
Oh yeah, because my wife mentioned that the other day. Well, Lori Morgan, she ain't dead.
I swore I thought she was dead.
Yeah, she ain't dead. Now, let me tell you something. I do got to say something bad though. Okay. How in the hell can Keith Whitley and Lori Morgan produce a kid who can't fucking sing? Okay. Look him up. He I don't know if it's my fault because I had expectations he'd sound like his dad. Okay.
Does he at least sort of look like he looks like Mama?
He looks 50%. He's a 50%.
He can't sing.
He's a showman. He can put on theatrics. But to me, no.
That sucks.
No, I'm telling you, I don't know how in the hell it's even possible because she's one of the greatest female vocalists of all time. Okay, when she died, she's on everybody's freaking Mount Rushmore. And Keith Whitley, for Christ's sake, that guy had voice like velvet. Okay.
Yeah, he was the second coming of Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty, yeah. Before Conway even died, yeah. But then they had that kid. I'm thinking, no.
And then she married Sammy Kershaw, didn't she?
Yeah, she married Sammy Kershaw. She's married to that guy that played that old man that played in I want to say Law and Order.
Sam Waterston?
No. He ran for president or something many years ago.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I can't remember his damn name. I'm terrible with names. If I don't have it in front of me now, that's probably brain damage. Dean says, I quit listening to Reba when she bought George Jones out of the stage. When she brought George out on stage, he didn't know the words. So I was country when country wasn't cool. Yeah, Reba, she had a way about her. My ex-wife swears she's the greatest ever, so that's why I kind of, But,
all of Waylon Jennings' kids are awesome.
His
Struggle and Shooter.
Well, Shooter's not that good, I don't think. That's in me. But it wasn't even Reba's song. It was Barbara Mandrell. So yeah, Barbara Mandrell was a good singer too. I met her when I was a little boy. Barbara Mandrell.
She used to come on Camp Pendleton all the time when I was a kid.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, yep. Have you heard Struggle Jennings? Yes, I have heard of Struggle Jennings. I think he's pretty good. Damn it, it was one that popped in my head. Conway Twitty's son, Mike.
Yeah.
He sounds, you can hear it in there.
But it hasn't come out yet.
But it's not. And he's older now. He quit singing. But he almost sounded like his dad. He just didn't quite get it. And he's a little bit, his beat is a little off when he does his dad's songs. Okay. So, Show Mom said, married to Randy White. Randy is a businessman in Tennessee. The two tied, said I do, in a secret beach ceremony. September 10th, Randy White and Lori Morgan have been married for 10 years. Yeah, but it was before him. She was also dating that idiot quarterback from the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Aikman.
I hate that dude, man. I'm sorry. I don't hate anybody. I'm turning over a new leaf.
No. I cannot stand Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, a.k.a. Beavis and Butthead, doing football. They piss me to – I hate those two.
Dean put on here.
Taylor. Yes, Taylor Lynn.
Taylor Lynn sounds like Loretta. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't that her granddaughter?
That's her granddaughter. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she can sing. She can sing too. She really can. Taylor. Yeah, there you go. So we've got a lot of them. But the one that's eerie of all them kids who can sing it from their famous parents or grandparents, the most eerie one is eerier than that one. Hank 3.
Hank 3.
That is eerie because he looks identical. He sounds just like his grandfather, and he's never met the man. Minnie Pearl, before she died, she said it. She goes, "Oh my God," because she knew both of them.
Yeah.
It's so eerie when he comes out the hat on and he starts singing like him. Well, now that whole family was blessed by God because the dad, original, started off.
Yep.
Okay. Then he had 2 kids. Jet, the female, she could sing.
Yep.
Bocephus. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And almost every one of Bocephus' kids can sing.
Yeah.
So
have you
man,
heard Chris Ledoux's kid sing?
Yes, I did. He man, he is so, it's eerie too. He is so similar to Chris. It is just unreal.
Yeah.
Eh,
Like
I would play something on here, but one, I'd have freaking trouble. And 2, I'm not sure that the Facebook and they let me do it because
you can only play like a 10-second clip and you really wouldn't get the
in 10 seconds ain't gonna give you shit. Because some of these guys
he did one recently. It was this Cowboys hat. Chris is playing, doing his parts. Then Ned just jumps in and sings along. You really can't tell the difference.
Yeah, good. Do something for me. When you get up to it, look up 3 Hanks. Okay, you got Bocephus, his dad, and his son singing. And when you hear the old man and the grandson, you're like, oh, it is eerie. I played it for me and my wife one day. Then that hair on the back of my neck stood up. And then I heard this kid sing. I'm thinking, son of a, whoa.
Yeah, it's
man.
Scary.
But Waylon was talented too. Anything Waylon did, touched. Obviously, if Waylon Jennings is not on your country Mount Rushmore, you are an idiot. Sell all your CDs and stop listening to country. Stop listening to outlaw country. Just go knit. Go sit somewhere, pick your nose and knit. If Waylon Jennings is not on your Mount Rushmore of country music singers, you can kiss my ass.
And Chris Ledoux is one of the few people that ever did country music that actually backed it up.
Yeah. Oh, he's a rodeo guy. So yeah,
all around world champion bucking champ in 1970. The year I was born, 76.
70 something. Yeah, I knew it was in the 70s. I was trying to tell Shelly the other day. I didn't remember when it was without looking it up. I can't spell Ledoux, so I didn't look it up. Actually, you can speak into Google, so there's no more. That's not excuse anymore. But Dean certainly said his wife knew Chris Ledoux. That's cool. I've met some famous people, but none of them. To me, Chris Ledoux was one of them. He was like an up here status. Okay, I've met some famous people. Ken Shamrock. I can shake his hand. Hell, he prayed with us in the back. He is not like he portrayed on camera, of course. Okay?
He's a whole different person.
And he's a little bitty dude. He looks monstrous. He's a little bitty. Of course, I'm not a small guy, but I stood next to him like, Christ, you're a snack.
Yeah, he's like 5'8".
He's a little bit shorter than me. Not much. A little bit shorter than me, but
he's like 5'8", 5'9".
75 pounds or something like that. I met him. I met Steve Blackman. I met a lot of famous MMA guys. Been in the MMA circuit. When I fought up at the Civic Arena in St. Joe, met them guys there, and I met some in Kansas City. They had all kinds of special. Dan Severns, the Beast. Met that big dude. That dude's big. That guy
Chris Ledoux is responsible for my habit.
Copenhagen, yeah. My wife's uncle was a rodeo clown and friends with Chris. He called her Little Cindy. There you go. So yeah, I'm gonna go type in Chris Ledoux's son. What's his Ned. I'll type in Ned Ledoux and listen to him. I have before, just briefly, and he does sound like his dad. Okay,
it is. He did another one of his songs, and I'm just like, wow.
Well,
and he did it for Chris Ledoux Day on November 10th in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dean put on here, that's like Glenn Danzig. He's 5'4". Yeah, see, I heard somebody else, I never met him. Somebody else told me that same thing.
He's a short shit.
He looks like he's this menacing guy.
It's the boots he wears. But he's got heels like that big.
Yeah, you can leapfrog the bastard. Okay. So yeah. And
that's how you spell it right there.
Denise. That's how you spell it. Dummy. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's some of that music. Who I want to see sing sometime. I'm just curious. The cross between Elvis Presley's daughter and Michael Jackson. I want to see if they can sing. And he produced a grandson. and a granddaughter, I believe. I don't even know what the hell his name of his kids are. Some weird names.
Oh, Michael Jackson's kids,
Yeah.
Paris and Blanket and Pillow and Willow and
Yeah, blanket and something. Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, the one he was
oh.
holding out the window and almost
Yeah.
dropped.
yeah, they should have dropped him. But I want to see if them guys can sing because they got the King.
No, they're doing
got that.
fashion shit.
Well, okay, well maybe they know the role. At least
The
they ain't
one-
gonna be.
The one that really irks me the most, because growing up, my dad was a huge Beatles fan. My father hates Sean Lennon
Okay.
because he looks like John,
Uh-huh.
but it's from Yoko. He likes his other son, Julian,
Mhm.
the son who got shit on when he left his wife for Yoko. Julian can sing. Sean sucks. Sean just uses daddy's name like there ain't no tomorrow.
Well, some of them do that, and that's just terrible. That's just terrible. I know all the Williamses. They can sing the phone book.
Yeah.
All them Jennings. They all sound like they're going to be stars. The Webbs or Little Lynn's. They they look like they're going to be stars. The Judds. One of the girls was a TV actress. Wasn't even that good TV actress. Kind of a stupid bitch. But her mom and her sister could sing. And
Oh,
they had,
Ashley.
yeah. Then they had a brother.
Yeah.
Who didn't get as well known. He can sing too. So it's good when it runs in the family. Conway I think was I don't know. Conway must have made a deal with the devil
To have his voice.
To
Yeah.
get that voice because I don't care. There'll never be another singer like Conway Twitty.
Nope.
You can argue. People always tell me all the time, the greatest male singer ever was Freddie Mercury. Now Freddie Mercury was a hell of a singer,
Arena singer. Yes.
but I don't. Freddie Mercury didn't sing and women's panties fall off.
No.
Conway did.
Yes.
There's no rational error there where women were naming their kids Freddie Mercury's, but they were naming their kids Harold Jenkins because that was Conway Twitty's real name, Harold Jenkins. Okay, no wonder he changed his name. By the way, can you imagine us being Harold Jenkins?
Who's Harold Jenkins?
Yeah, that's Conway's name. Conway Dean put on her. Conway's responsible for Gen X births.
I can contest to that. I know firsthand. I was conceived in Bryant, Texas. My dad had weed. My mom had whiskey. And apparently there was Conway Twitty, George Jones, and Loretta Lynn playing when they were doing the Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am in March.
What did you ever ask what song of Conway's is playing?
Slow Hand.
Probably Slow Hand because that's his, I like that song, but the one I love the best. I always sing to my wife. Besides Slow Hand, no, I think it's it. Which one's that one by Conway? Where she had a faded gown. Oh, Lay You Down. Lay You Down.
Lay You Down. Oh dear God.
That's my favorite Conway song. That guy's something else. So I don't know. To me, Conway could out-sing Freddie Mercury, sing circles around him. But you got people that swear, that Freddie Mercury is the best in the world.
My dad had weed, Bob had whiskey. Why didn't the name be Willie?
They should name you Willie instead of Kyle.
Yeah.
Tight fitting jeans. Well, that's another one. He has so many of them, man, and just unreal the music that he got put out. Died the year my two sons were born. I had one born early 93, one late 93. He's born right between them. Long time ago in Missouri. Died here in Missouri too. That's some bullshit.
Wasn't it in Chillicothe?
No. He was down south. He was playing down there at Branson.
Oh, okay.
And he just come off stage and went and lay down and died.
Passed out.
I
Yeah.
was pissed. I was madder than shit because I was in Bosnia. If I'd been back here, maybe my good vibes, would have helped him along. But down there, Springfield. I'm sorry, Branson, Springfield are right there near each other. One's a destination deal. But yeah, Springfield. Well, it's like Patsy Cline. She left Kansas City on that little plane, and she crashed in Tennessee.
Yeah.
The damn Missouri needs to quit.
She was on her way to Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yeah, for benefit thing.
Yeah.
And then it crashed. Yeah. Missouri need to keep her hands off people. Conway could sing a Hustler magazine and nobody would get it until years later. And they wouldn't be offended by it either.
Nope.
They wouldn't be offended by it either, man. The guy was excellent. And you look him up, you figure he was married 4 or 5 times. Nope. His wife, one time, his wife was the inspiration for all that music.
Mm-hmm.
I am just saying, man, that guy knew something about something.
Wait, wasn't the day the music died? Didn't their plane crash in Missouri?
No, Iowa, Clear Creek, Iowa. Richie Valens and them guys that died now.
Yeah.
You see, that was the deal. That plane crash, Missouri is bad juju. It is for singers. Well, see, they got to Clearwater, Iowa. They knew they was going across Missouri and a plane crash. Like, fucking, I ain't going there. No, I'm just kidding. The unique thing about that was Waylon Jennings was supposed to have been on that flight.
Yeah, he was with the Crickets. Yeah,
and he was so depressed because of that. That's what happened. He had to leave for a little bit and come back. And by sheer stroke of luck, one of the guys with him, Big Bopper, I think, was sick, and he traded out with him. I think it was Big Bopper.
Yeah, it was Big Bopper. Yeah,
he traded out with him. He got on a cold ass bus that didn't have no freaking heater, but he lived. And he said, if you go back and look at some of his songs, he talked about my choice. I gave him my seat.
It was a quarter. Yeah, they flipped a quarter.
Flipped a quarter. He said, I gave it my seat on the plane. And you just have to listen to the song. He wrote it for therapy because it took him many years to get over that, man. I mean, look at that plane crash. Arguably, probably the most expensive plane crash because you had Buddy Holly, icon in that day. Okay.
Yeah.
And that day, he would have been like Hank Jr. or hell, he'd been Waylon back in that day. Okay.
Yeah.
You had Big Bopper. You had somebody else, and you had Richie Valens. Okay. Richie Valens.
Eddie Cochran.
Eddie Cochran. There you go. Richie Valens wasn't that well known yet, but
just starting to with Lambamba and
O'Donna. Yeah.
And O'Donna. Yeah.
That was his 2 biggest ones, and they were coming about. He would have got momentum. And the sad thing is, my mother named me after Richie Valens.
Oh wow!
When I finally met my biological dad, my mother was infatuated with all the Hollywood type, and so she named me after Richie Valens. Now she spelled my name different than his original name, but yeah, she named me Richie Valens. Of course, for a long time she told me I was Mexican. And kind of find out I was Indian. Of course, my mom was not exactly a truthful person. I'm not being mean to her. She just wasn't very, She told me one time that my dad, she called me on the phone once. I said, Mom, what do you know about my biological dad besides he's Indian? Because I found out I was in the Marine Corps. How I found out what my biological dad was, I was in the Marines. And when you go in the military, they ask you got anything to declare? I said, no. Has anyone of your family ever served in the military or in the Marine Corps? I said, no. Okay. I went on there and I started getting all my uniforms and everything. Says, if you ever go to Missouri, I'm driving and never laying down while I'm in there. Yeah. I said, no. About an hour later, here they come. They called me back up there in front of the XO. And he says, I thought you said no one you ever knew was in the Marine Corps. I said, yeah, I mean, that was a month ago. I said that. He said, well, we got somebody here. You sure? You sure you didn't have an uncle or a brother? Because we got some DNA on file that closely matches yours. I said, I don't think so. No. He said, who? You don't know this guy? I'm thinking, I do know that guy. That's my dad. That's my biological dad. I knew who he was, knew his name and everything, his family there. My uncle is the leader of the tribe. Anyway, they're like, well, I thought you didn't know. I didn't know. I said, my mom's a whore. Okay, that's how I told him. Made him laugh. And so they marked it off. I had somebody I didn't know. And so I go back and I call my mom. I said, you never did tell me Johnny, his name was Johnny Two Feathers. And he said, yeah, I didn't know Johnny was in the Marine Corps. She goes, oh, I didn't know either. Oh. So anyway, fast forward about 20 years, right? I said, what do you know about my biological dad? She goes, who? Johnny. She goes, Johnny wasn't your dad. I said, well, who was my dad, Mom? Randy the Macho Man Savage was your dad. I'm thinking, oh, here we go. I'll bite. I said, how can he be? You didn't watch wrestling. Yeah, he came to a town in Jamesport, Missouri. I said, that's an Amish town. He didn't come there. Yes, he did. He played for the Cardinals. I said, he never played for the Cardinals. I looked it up. He did play for Cardinals. I went, oh. So he played for Cardinals at first, right? The minor league team. Right? So he played there. And she said, he come up and we hit it off. We just started drinking tequila and went after it. I don't need any details, Mom, but whatever. She said, that's why you could do his voice. You know his name is. Yes, Ronnie the Macho Man Savage. That's not his real name, Mom. His last name is Poffo. What? I said, Google's free. So she would tell me stories like that, you know. I mean, you lying, no good. Stop lying to me, man. My dad's Macho Man Savage. Well, you're athletic. He's athletic. So, although I wish it was true, I could have had some money. But anyway, he said, if I ever go to Missouri, I'm driving and never down while I'm there. He ain't taking a nap.
Nope.
If he stops to piss, he's in and out.
He's probably going there for moonshine and going home.
He's probably gonna make sure he's got enough sustenance to get him from one border to the next border, something to drink, and he's out of it. He ain't stopping. Screw that shit. All right, we're gonna do our missing persons. Spirit of conversation there, man. That was cool. Spirit of conversation. I like that. Let me see now. I'm not even sure this is gonna work, gentlemen and ladies. The last time it clicked me out. But I don't know. I think his computer's high tech told me his computer probably getting bad. Which, damn, I didn't buy it, but 4 years ago. Yeah, maybe so. 4, okay, maybe.
Yeah, 4 years kind of old. Yeah,
4 years kind of old. Well, there you go. Freaking crap. All right. My wife chose this one for everybody. Arena Fitz.
Oh.
Yeah, look at little girl. It just gets on me when these kids, I guess, are killed.
When it's kids, yeah.
It just pisses me off, man. It is. Oakland, California, January or February of 2016. That's I don't know if that's her when she was taken or her birth date. I think that's when she was taken. Here she is there. Take a good look at her picture.
She's what, 3 or 4?
Oh, look at her in that pink coat. How could you be mean to that little girl? Dr. McStuffins shirt on. One of our granddaughters love Dr. McStuffins, man. This is her enhanced drawing of her. They think maybe, she might still be alive.
So that's 7 years ago. So,
yeah. All right, let's get into some information here, guys. Date of birth, September 6th, 2013. Okay, and up here it said what? 2016? That must be when she disappeared. I don't know.
So she was 3.
Yeah. Place of birth, California. Hair black, eyes brown, height 2 foot at the time of her disappearance. Pretty simple, 2 foot. Weight 45 pounds at the time of her disappearance. Sex, she's female. Race, black. Nationality, American. Details. Arena Fitz was reported missing from the San Francisco, California area on April 5th, 2016. She was last seen in Oakland, California in January or February of 2016. On April 8th, 2016, Arena's mother, Nicole Fitz, was found murdered and buried in a public park in San Francisco. It's believed that Arena was not with her mother when she was killed. Where the hell was she? If you have any information concerning this person, please contact your local FBI field agent office or the nearest American embassy or consulate. Field office number is San Francisco, or you could submit an anonymous tip online. One more time, take a good look at that little girl. Arena Fitz. I don't know.
She'd be about 10 now.
Yeah, even 10-year-old little girl. I don't know. The fact that we can just...
Her mom was murdered, damn.
And buried in a park.
Yeah.
The fact that we can do that to kids, just, I think, and I mean this, and being a victim of abuse myself, I'm going to say this. I think if you do that to little kids, there ought to be no appeal.
No
negotiation of any kind. No giving up. No snitching to get a lesser sentence. No, get your pills done and out of the way. And within a 2-year mark, death penalty.
6 months.
Period in the story. Because I'm not going to. There's no way. Thank you for joining us, Raymond. Brother, appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, hello. Glad to see you again. Thanks, Dean, since principals. There's no way you can tell me that it costs that much more to keep them on death row than it does to euthanize them, because they're animals. So I'm going to use the word euthanize. Okay. Because I heard one of the arguments I heard from somebody, they tell me, well, it costs more to kill them than it does keep them. How? The average death sentence takes between 15 and 20 years. And I know here in the state of Missouri, it used to be $35 a day. That was more than that now to house them. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, it costs $50 to house them every day. Okay. You mean to tell me that whatever they're using to put you under? I mean, women been killing their husbands with antifreeze, for Christ's sake. That's $3.84 a jug.
Yeah, just go watch ID channel. You learn all you need to learn.
Listen, I love my wife greatly, and I tell you why. She watches a lot of ID channel. Okay.
She's gonna love my wife.
Hey, I'm an MMA fighter, strong, tough Marine, can shoot the eye of a hawk flying at 500 yards. But a little bit of me says you might want to be a little bit scared of her, because she knows where you eat and she knows where you sleep. And all people got to sleep.
And she knows your tendencies.
And then she knows my tendencies. And she knows if she misses, it's her ass. So she won't miss. Okay. So I'm just saying, you mean it costs that much? It can't cost that much. Jesus Christ. All you got to do is go down and see Cousin Puddin' the Puddins, and I'm sure he's got some rat poison stuck away somewhere that he used in his meth jar. I mean, shit.
You did anything to a woman or a kid.
Dean
That's
said,
all I'm saying.
Death row should be empty most of the time.
Yes.
The two states that lead that, two states that used to lead it, and
Were
Dean
Texas.
was wrong. One was Texas, and the other one was Missouri.
Because they had a fast lane.
And Missouri was way behind Texas, and they were still in second place. Okay. So, yeah. They confiscate fentanyl every day. It's free. No shit. See? Fentanyl, it don't cost nothing.
Put it in their fried chicken. They want fried chicken or burritos? Put it in there.
Oh, I'm sure Cousin Puddin' can melt it down in a syringe for you, show you how to do it with some cellophane wrap or something, and shoot it right through the freaking vein. Come on. Jesus Christ. But that's me, you know, and that's why we'll never, you know, things will never be even in this world when you got people that stick their peckers in children and want to negotiate. Supposed to get 15 years and negotiate in 6 months. That's the one crime. Murder. Okay, you know who the murderer is. You know not to go around him. You know that. And maybe he just hurts one generation, maybe two. But a child is molested, you're hurting 4 generations right there.
Yep.
3 of them wasn't even involved.
Nope.
All right, guys, we appreciate y'all joining and watching this, man. What a great show. Comment during the week so we can see. I'm asking you, if you at the top of your screen, you see that little box, take your phone, click on that, please, and donate some money to my presidential fund, and also help us keep the show going. We appreciate it a great deal. Gas ain't cheap and it ain't getting any better. Kyle, we give some closing thoughts, please, sir.
It's like I say all the time. If anybody happens to reach out to you, just listen. Everybody wants advice, but they trusted you enough to listen. So just let them get it off their chest. They'll feel better for it because they trusted you. Don't offer a solution. Just let them speak. Other than that, go over to TikTok, look up Warriors 22 for life. They're doing a lot to combat the 22. It's a nonprofit. They're trying to raise money so they can get funds to go to other events and actually help out veterans. And also check out Vet Life for Life on TikTok. They've got a lot of speaking engagements coming up. Other than that, I will see you Saturday for the bar, Sunday night for Sports Church, and coming up very soon in the near future for Labor Day weekend, the Dean Searney Compound of Mayhem for Labor Day weekend.
Nice. You going out to Ohio for Dean's, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's cleaning out the pool.
Clean out the pool. That'd be epic. Out there with Dean. That'd be a nice little thing to do. I guarantee you, some of your music is gonna sound like this.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Now where you at? Where you at?
Or Dean might go old school.
That's what yeah.
after you guys are all good and calmed down and relaxed and everything, here's the song for y'all.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got.
Lots of fun, guys. I'm echoing what he said as we're closing out today. I want to thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it so much. Every week we try to have a good time on here. Keep you laughing. Spread the word around. Tell your friends about us. Tell your friends about me. I run for president. Your vote for me is a vote for America. Appreciate it a lot. On behalf of Kyle, Commander, who's not here, he's sick. He needs some time. I'm Richie Redneck Pimp King, Bad Man of Comedy, saying until next Tuesday, like Jerry Springer said, be nice, be kind, be nice to yourself and each other. Fucking idiot. We love him. We love you guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. Dona Dog Ahoy.